What's going on, everybody? It's your man Lyndon Britt from SuccessWithLyndon.com, also the founder of Home Run Marketing, where we cover all bases of your business and technical difficulties. That's what happens when you have a dog and you're at the house and they decide they want to try to jump on the table. But yeah, today, man, I hope y'all had a blessed and wonderful day. So my Facebook is actually building an audience. Want to tell everyone that hops in here live, hello. Appreciate you for hopping in here. If you're watching the recording, appreciate you watching this as well. Do me a favor, just hit type in the comments where you're viewing from. I myself are coming from my home over here in Fort Worth, Texas, and just enjoying. I just got to thinking about some things. And one of the things I was talking about, which brought the topic to the live, is that your mind does what you tell it to do. Your mind does what you tell it to do. How many of y'all realize it? How many you can make yourself believe what it is that you want to believe? I mean, no matter what's going on. And I mean, I want you to think, how many of y'all do you know somebody that believes a lie that they told? They tell a lie so much they begin to believe it, regardless of what it is. How many of y'all ever experienced that? You know somebody that is told a lie so much that they begin to believe it, and they really think it's true. Reason being because your mind believes what you tell it. So I want you to, I hear a lot of people that think that it's mumbo jumbo when you say you actually believe, you talk yourself into success, you speak yourself into success or whatever you're doing with your business. You have to see it happen before it happens, and you have to speak it. Ms. Catrice said they know a lot of people like that, but you have to see things happen before it happens. You have to visualize it before it happens. Appreciate you hopping on here, by the way, most definitely. But that's exactly just like yesterday, the live that I did yesterday. You begin with the end in mind. The reason why you start something is because you already see the end result that you want. So if your mind believes what you tell it to, imagine what you could do if you could believe you could find success in something. So if you say, hey, I can lose 30 pounds within a certain amount of time, or I can make this amount of money. Of course, you're going to run across some difficulties. Of course, you're going to experience some hardships, some hard times, some things that are very difficult to overcome. That's the process. That's something that you go through. But that's what keeps you going. See, beginning with the end in mind, that process in the middle is exactly what this live is about. What this topic is, what you tell your mind to do. Your mind only believes what you tell it. So the entire time, remember I told you you have to stay the course in the middle? You continue that entire time. How many times have you found yourself in the middle of adversity, whether it's workout, fitness, business, anything, you tell yourself, I can do this, I can do this, I can do this. If you're in weights and if you got weights on your shoulders or on your arms, and as you get to go down, you feel the muscle, you feel that lactic acid, that muscle that begins to burn, it becomes even more difficult to be able to do it, but you're telling yourself, I can do this. How many times you've been running and it's like you're almost out of breath and you're on your way up the hill or something like that, and you're saying, I can do it, I can do it. And what happens when you actually do it? You make it to the top of that hill. Or you say that, hey, I can go and recruit 3 or 4 people this month or something like that. My goal is to be able to talk to however many particular people per day. And you get a lot of people that turn you down, a lot of people that tell you no, and then you get to the end of the month, and all of a sudden it's kind of a blitz that's just turned on and something happens. The entire time you telling yourself, I can do it, and what eventually happens at the end, that end result that you saw when you first began, and it happens. Your mind only believes what you tell it you can do. So if you're telling yourself, if you're speaking positive things into your mind, you're speaking positive things into your life, things that you want to accomplish, things that you want to get done, regardless of what it is. I don't care if it's with life, if it's with business, if it's with fitness, anything. You're telling yourself that you can do it. Understand that by continuously telling your mind and training yourself, what you're doing is actually training yourself to accomplish your own goals. You're training yourself to accomplish your own goals. Now, for a lot of people that doesn't make sense, we're like, well, how do I do? Think about this. You read a book, read a lot of books. I mean, if you look over here, I've got a bookshelf full of books that I'm, some of them I haven't read yet. Some of them on my list. Remember, I told y'all I'm doing an ebook a week, and I'm reading 1 book a week. So by the time I've got a lot of knowledge that I'm trying to attain, a lot of personal development that I'm trying to do, get even better than what I am now. My ultimate goal is to actually have a lot of knowledge and be one of the top people that a lot of people come to for anything. That's my ultimate goal. Is it difficult doing that? Yes, it is, because I don't always feel like reading sometimes, and it's kind of hard to sometimes get into the. I have to reread a couple of things every now and then because I'm reading for the purpose of reading, trying to get an understanding and a feeling that I don't feel like doing it. But when I come back and I reread it, I'm like, okay, I get it now. You get that aha moment, that thing in your mind that actually clicks to be like, you know what? And you begin to tell yourself, you know what? Reading becomes easier. It becomes something that you want to do. And this is just me speaking an example of what I'm going through right now. As I'm at work all day, I cut on the ebooks. Ebooks that are hours long may take me a day or two to go through because of the fact I'm just pouring personal development, pouring stuff that's going to better me. And guess what happens? Eventually, my end goal, I'm going to get to exactly what I want to. I'm going to become a better business person, a better entrepreneur, a better coach, a better leader, a better husband, whatever it may be. Those things that I'm actually working toward because I'm constantly feeding my mind. I'm telling my mind what I want it to believe, which is I am creating a better me. You can do the same thing for yourself, for your life, for your business, everything. One of the things that I want to be able to do, I want to be evenly rounded. I want to be well-rounded physically, spiritually, and mentally. So guess what? My walk with Christ, my walk with actually reading the Bible and going to church and doing the things that I need to be doing in my spiritual, in my faith. Guess what? I'm building that person up. My physical, as far as working out, I want to be able to work out. So guess what? Create better habits in working out. Create better habits in eating better. Create better habits with doing the things that I know I need to do physically to be able to reach those goals that I want to. And now I still play baseball. So guess what? I don't want to get on the baseball field being one of the people looking like he don't need to be out there no more. So guess what? Physically, I'm building myself. Mentally, as I told you, I want to become a better person. Whether it comes to ebooks, if it comes to reading books, if it comes to taking time to actually meditate and spend time, just quiet time with God and things that I want to do. Of course, that works on mental as well. So become well-rounded in the three areas that I want to, spiritually, mentally, and physically. And guess what happens? As I begin to tell myself I want to do this, and I begin to take that process and take that walk and that journey that I want to do to be able to become successful in those things and actually attain those goals, is very much positive because I'm telling myself I can do it, and I'm telling myself I will do it. So if there's anything that you're trying to accomplish right now, if you have any negative in your thoughts, you have to learn how to drown out those thoughts, because that becomes a difficult thing for a lot of people. They begin to listen to that negative mind. You know, you always hear on TV how you got the little angel and then you got the little devil on the shoulders. It always seems like that angel talks to you so softly, but that devil just yells at you. So it's like it's very difficult to kind of tune that voice out. But so many people, they start listening to that loud voice, that loud. We have to learn how to be still and be like, you know what? I can't do that. Start to fill yourself with those positive things. Surround yourself with positive people that do nothing but pour into you what you're trying to get to on your journey to your goal. If you got people that telling you can't do something, if you got people that telling you that doesn't make any sense that you're doing, if you got people that's telling you, hey, whatever, and it's not fulfilling to you, it's not actually pushing or nurturing your dream or your goal for what you're trying to get to, that doesn't mean you necessarily have to cut them off. You don't have to have anything to do with them. But guess what? It's time for you to get them out of that inner circle, because those are things that you don't need to hear. Surround yourself with nothing but things that are going to push you towards your goal. Tell your mind, begin to train and teach your mind what you want and what you expect of it. And trust me, you'll begin to walk in that journey and be able to accomplish those things that you want to, no matter what it is. Nothing can stop you, because a lot of things that you've heard me mention this before. A lot of reasons, one of the main reasons why people don't accomplish the things that they want to accomplish is mental. It's that instant, that tiny, you can have everybody feeding you positive things, you get nothing but positivity, and then you get that one ill thought that enters your head, that one negative thought, and it begins to grow, because all you do is you are what you think about. And if you continue to feed on that negative thought, guess what? It continues to grow. It's like a tumor, or it's like cancer. It begins to spread. So you have to learn how to tune that out, get that out of your head, and do nothing but think of things that's going to push you toward the goals. Train your mind, because your mind only believes what you tell it. All right, so I hope you got some great value. Look, once I want to dig into the mental part of things for a lot of people, because that's where your success is. It's believing that you can do it. That's where your success lies, in you believing that you'll do it. A lot of people, I see posts of people posting up money. Hey, make this kind of money, make $1,000, make this, and they're posting a handful of money, and it's not them that's posting it. But do you, and half the people, do you think you could make this kind of money? And a lot of people, like, I know the top people at the top making that kind of money, but they don't see themselves actually making that kind of money. They post it for a lot of people to be able to join them or anything like this. And this is on a business simp. So they can try to get a few dollars, get a few commissions, but they don't actually see themselves making it to that level of making that money that they're posting pictures of. Because they're not actually telling and training themselves, saying, you know what, I can do this. Let me figure out how. If you're looking for different ways to grow your business, whatever it is, if you're looking for ways to become a better person, whatever it is, if you're looking for ways to grow mentally, physically, spiritually, whatever, you can do it. Train yourself, because your mind believes what you tell it. All right, I hope you got some great value from this message today. I'm coming to you from the house at the couch. I've got some great news. I was in the hospital earlier today at 2, so I couldn't do tips at 2, but there's nothing wrong, anything like that. We actually got some great news. I got some great news and some great information that's going to actually push my wife and I toward a goal that we're trying to accomplish. So guess what? We're telling ourselves something can happen right now, and we're believing that it can happen, and trust and believe we're going to make some things happen in life. All right. So if you got some value from this thing, like, comment, share. Appreciate everything. If you know someone that this message, that you feel this message can resonate with, share this out to them, tag them, or just say, hey, go to this guy's page, take a look at this video. If you take the link and share it with them so they can look at it in the inbox or whatever it is, share this message out, because a lot of people need to believe, and they need to know that your mind believes what you tell it. So no matter what you feed, that's what's going to manifest in your life. All right, look at the message. She wants to say hi, y'all. She's so beautiful. All right, but I'm about to get out of here. I hope you got some great value. If you love this information, you love this tip, you love this video, share this thing out. Like, comment, share if you got value from it. There's more videos of it. Successwithlyndon.com successwithlyndon.com. I'm sorry. And if you're looking for even more on Facebook, connect with me. Make sure you follow me on my personal page, on my business page at facebook.com/LyndonBritt2. All right. So y'all have a blessed and wonderful day. I will see y'all later. Appreciate you all joining me for tips at 2+4 since we're a little bit late. And I will talk to y'all later. All right.